We anticipate those showers to start kicking in by the evening. I am noticing, though, the air doesn't become as saturated until later in the evening, although some of it is picking up on the radar. I'll explain in just a second. But I wanted to point your attention to this. We've had 318 consecutive days without snow at Central Park. It places us in the 4th position historically. So we're not too far off from the 3rd position. Will we get snow? Well, I'm seeing a little bit of both, and we're going to time it all out for you. We're at a big deficit. We only got a trace amount for the month so far. And here's a look at our satellite and radar. Winds out of the north. Let's widen things out. We got a couple high pressure systems that are in place right now. That departed system that brought in the rain that you saw in our piece a little bit. Yep, that's out of here. These two areas of low pressures, that's what we're looking at for tomorrow. Now, here's a timeline. Dry start. I know we're picking up a few sprinkles. This is at around 3:30 or so. But what I'm looking at in the atmosphere, in the troposphere, it's like this, right? And the point meaning that's where that saturation is. But then there is like a little empty space. So the air is dry. It won't meet saturation until later on in the evening. So closer to around the 6, maybe even 7 o'clock, that's when we'll really start to pick up those downpours that'll be coming through. So it'll start off light and then start to intensify gradually. And the intense stuff that comes through at around the 11 o'clock hour. Mostly rain when all is said and done because of the track of the storm. Look at Port Jervis, those buckets of rain. Bridgeport, buckets of rain. Yonkers, the same deal. And as it continues to move through early Monday morning, I would definitely allow plenty of extra travel time because although the bulk of it seems to dissipate or taper off early Monday morning, there still could be some pooling left over and some lingering showers Monday morning, even into the early afternoon. Not a whole lot to sneeze at, but still, you definitely want to just be safe and just allow yourself enough travel time. There are those two areas of low pressure systems that we're talking about. Look how closely it comes to the shore. It comes together, and because of the positioning, it's allowing a lot more of that moisture, that milder air from the south to really take over. So that is why much of the city is just getting all rain. Then on the back side of it, there could be a few flakes to contend with. This cold front kind of dissipates as it comes through on Tuesday. Wednesday, that's our next big storm. Greater chance for some snowflakes to hit the New York City area. And we're not talking about a whole lot of action right now, but of course, should that track change, we'll let you know. That warm front will continue to lift, and this is expected to be more of an inside runner, so not as much at the coast, but mostly inland, so we'll pick up those intense showers there. This next system, more like a clipper, really not going to spout a whole lot. In terms of rainfall amounts, half an inch to an inch. Wednesday, a bit more, and gusty winds are expected. Right now, temperatures upper 30s, low 40s, and we'll see those temperatures come down a bit, but it'll take a little while. There's your 7-day